Friends, Brian here for Yes You Can Play Guitar. That threw you for a loop, eh? You thought I was a metal guy and throwing a few country licks at you. So we are going to take a little bit of a turn today, a little bit of a turn. It's always good to spice things up, throw some new stuff in the mix. And we're going to react to a new band. Let me tell you the story. Last week, I was celebrating somewhat of a special day. I was with my mother. And my mother and I, we happen to share the same birthday. Can you imagine that? Having to give birth to me on your birthday? Good God. But anyway, my mother is an artiste, as in she's a painter, and she's a very good painter. And we went into this art store in the city. And we were in this art store, and this young lady came out, and she was wearing a very interesting shirt. I thought, well, that's either going to be a really cool band or some kind of weird anime thing. But I went ahead and said, hey, what band is that? And she said, it's a band called the Gazette. I'm like, okay, so it's based like on a newspaper? And she was like, they're from Japan. Of course, then my ears perked up, and I'm like, oh, interesting. And I told her about the channel, music reactions, all that other stuff. And I said, you know what? I'm going to do a reaction on this band. Never heard of them. My first exposure to them was this woman in this art store. I'm just going to check it out. Let's see what they're all about. The Gazette. Okay, so for this, at first I was like, oh no, what have I done? It looked like it was going to be a really poppy thing, but it's pretty amazing. A lot of these bands coming out of Japan, they're melding and molding all these different styles. And it was interesting to me, they didn't completely grab me by the face and pull me in like some other bands have, but I could hear a lot of the influences. They definitely were listening to Korn, Machine Head, Sepultura even. I could hear a little bit of Sepultura in that. The bass player kind of reminded me of Sid Vicious from the Sex Pistols. But I didn't really completely get the vocals and the vibe, but that's nothing against him. That's because I'm new to this band. I've never heard them before. So they had some good stuff going on. I really like the drummer. Their metal riffs are really cool. Different vibe. I'd like to learn more about the Gazette. Would you guys like to see me react to another song from the Gazette, or would you like me not to? What do you guys think? Huh? But it was okay. It was kind of groovy. It was kind of catchy. I was a little worried at first it was going to be super pop, but they had some pop elements too, which is fine. I didn't quite get the vocalist, but I'm willing to give it another shot or two, but I thought the band was pretty good. Filth in the Beauty. That was a live version. As you guys know, I prefer live versions of songs to react to, not video versions. So it was all right. Yeah, they had some cool stuff there. So to the lady who worked at the art shop, thank you. That was a different band, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to react to that band. It was kind of interesting. So, what do you guys think? Comment below, and guys, remember, thank you for all the likes and the subscribes. Let me know what you would like to see me react to, and remember, practice hard, but practice smart, and we'll see you soon.